are watching the Sabeda Morning Bulletin with Shudha. After BJP's Bengal victory, PM Modi gets grand Bengali-style reception in Sweden. Trinamool Congress slammed police action, calling it politically motivated. Party leaders demand immediate withdrawal. Kuki communities protest over church leaders' killing continues. Authorities warn of potential supply disruptions. The Andhra Pradesh state government pushes population growth with financial and welfare support for larger families. Though international, the incident has implications for Indian energy imports and Middle East stability. Drone strikes sparks fire at UAE Barakah nuclear plant. Gujarat police says 2.56 crore rupee unaccounted cash in Limkhera cash bus being transported from Dahod to Vadodara. Driver fails to provide proper documents. Bench asked the government to provide details to measure to control skyrocketing petrol and diesel rates. Incentives announced to tech and green startups focusing on MSMEs and youth entrepreneurship launched by Maharashtra government. Students can compare their evaluated scripts with official marking schemes for each questions paper uploaded on the CBSE website. When the Madhya Pradesh High Court at Indore declared that the Vodshala complex in Dhar, a temple of goddess Bagdevi, at the center of this declaration was an idol. But where that idol is, what it depicts, and how it can be put back at the complex are questions that remain. One Indian national was killed and 3 others were injured in a drone attack in Russia's Moscow region on Sunday, according to the Indian embassy in Russia. A drone strike triggered a fire in an electrical generator outside the inner perimeter of the Barakah nuclear power plant in the UAE's AI Dhafra region, the Abu Dhabi media office confirmed on Sunday. The Israel Defense Forces said it has killed 2 Hamas operatives involved in the October 7th attacks and carried out extensive strikes against Hezbollah's targets in southern Lebanon and amid continuing regional tensions. A powerful blast near the Jerusalem area city of Beit Shemesh on Saturday night triggered panic across parts of the occupied territories. And after dramatic visuals of the explosion spread widely on social media. India's trade patterns have started changing sharply amid the ongoing war in West Asia and the prolonged closure of the Strait of Hormuz, with Singapore replacing the UAE as India's second largest export destination. A Marshall Island flag tanker carrying approximately 20,000 tons of liquefied petroleum gas has arrived at Kandla Port, Gujarat's Kutch district. A professional mechanism will soon be unveiled by Iran to manage traffic in the Strait of Hormuz along a designated route, a senior Iranian lawmaker said. US President Donald Trump issued a veiled threat calling the lack of military action in the Middle East calm before the storm, amid reports of discussions with his top aides on resuming airstrikes on Iran. An informed military official confirmed that Iran has issued an immediate comprehensive response plan to all operational levels of its armed forces following recent threatening statements by US President Donald Trump. According to the Palestinian Ministry of Health, a young man was killed by Israeli forces in the Jain refugee camp in the north of occupied West Bank. Trump said that a suspension of Iran's nuclear program by a real 20 years of acceptable, marking a shift away from his demands of a total end to it. Without elaborating on the issue, he told reporters on Air Force One after talks in Beijing, 20 years is enough, but the level of guarantee from them, in other words, it's got to be a real 20 years. Oil prices in the global market are likely to remain in the high range of $90 to $110 per barrel, as there is little prospect of a swift and durable settlement between the US and Iran, and with it the full reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, according to a Moody's global report on geopolitical risk. OpenAI partners with the Malta to offer free ChatGPT Plus access. YouTube, Snap, and TikTok settle schools' social media addiction claims. ChatGPT app gets Codex AI tool. Users can now manage coding tasks on Go. Aarti Ravi's mother hit back at Ravi Mahan's blackmail allegations. Amitabh Bachchan shares Sunday trivia on Hindu Vishnu temple in Iran. Sonakshi Sinha cinema's sole purpose being medium of change. This is not our job as creative people. Tridhar Chaudhary on newcomers signing contracts without understanding does not happen much now, said.